Damn, you can't bring me in like that because I want to ready. I gotta be ready.
Right.
I'm partying like that.
Let's go.
I was gonna say some funny shit because I was watching Dr. Cole earlier, and he was talking about how you just accidentally meet a nigga on some cool shit because you saw a thick bitch walk past.
And both of y'all like, man, she think the motherfucker. Follow me on Instagram. Follow
my mama. You meet the coolest niggas from seeing a thick bitch walk past you.
Oh yeah.
Trouble.
Get him.
What happened?
I don't know.
You say what?
Rest in peace to you and the thick bitches.
Yeah.
I don't know. That wasn't me.
Nah, good luck on the other side. Good luck on the other side.
Man, tell us that was a long time ago.
No, we was talking about today.
I don't know.
Remember who was at the store earlier?
No, not me. Cause I've been in the house all day.
Hey, babe, you see how niggas be trying to get me called up? Yeah, for real. Come on.
Wasn't me.
Y'all know me. I'm BlackTee. My constituents.
It's your boy Cicero Suge.
Hey, what's up, you guys? It's Sassy Lana B.
Y'all some motherfucking smooth with it.
That we are.
With it,
We
man.
got us sipping this dark over here. Yeah, we smooth with it. At least I am.
I wanted to say that I ain't mean no shots taken when I said y'all so smooth with it. There was no shot, no point intended to nobody passed. No shots. Nobody. No matter where they
Who
from.
would consider that a shot being shot at him?
Nobody. See, you doing too much now.
Oh, I'm just asking.
But it is cold like the North Pole out here.
Nah, I ain't say all that. See, y'all doing too much.
Y'all ain't fucking with it because you know we're saying be cold down on the stroll, low end, no end, both ends. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, that end.
East end, out end.
He asked for it.
What?
He got it.
In house, out house.
You know we ain't scared.
I was just saying I'm not finna start shit.
I just said it's cold like the North Pole. Is that true?
It is.
It is cold as hell out here.
Yeah, it just got hot in this motherfucker.
Hey, but for real though, man. Come on, man. This is bottle service.
Chinchilla weather, baby.
Yeah, it's a great day to have a fucking drink, and we are gonna start with that what we was talking about.
Okay.
When it is a good fucking time to be a snitch.
When is it a good time?
I feel like
I got an answer.
I was gonna say, is it a good time?
It all depends. If you one of these self-proclaimed quote unquote street niggas, it ain't never a good time to snitch.
Ain't no such thing as snitch.
Now civilians, you know, if Miss Gertrude come from church and motherfucker snatch her purse and she know who did it, Miss Gertrude ain't gonna feel no type of way for Miss Gertrude saying that's who snatched my purse.
Right.
Now if me and you out here get caught, you know what I'm saying, with 10, 15 kilos of cocaine, I get jammed up, you get up out the jam and I put them people on you. Ain't no excuse for that.
So my question is, what if I ain't know shit about this shit? You my homie and shit, but you in my car with all that shit.
But you still in the streets. No, what?
I'm saying I'm not in the streets. You are. You my homie.
I think that's bad considering you just put him in a whole position that he didn't ask for. If he's saying that he did not know.
Now that's okay. Now that's a little different too.
30 years for you for your decisions. Now that's the difference.
Your man should
already know what to do.
Just take that down. Yeah.
And ain't nobody finna jump. I'm not. I can't say nobody because you never know what a motherfucker do. But I'm not finna jump in the. I'm not finna put my homie in the car with me, knowing I'm dirty like this, and then not let him know. Now, if I say, hey, Bibbs, I got this, you did get here, and you still choose to ride, you took yourself out of that civilian category.
Indeed.
You took yourself out of that. No, you should be like, well, you know what? I'm going to sit this one out.
You my homie, though.
But do you take it upon yourself, like you don't take no accountability for even asking your homie to put himself in a position like that at last minute notice?
No, that's why I'm gonna let them.
No, I think that's where someone's integrity and the way that they feel about the person that they're riding with, especially if you know I'm not in that space of a person to even do that. I think that you should take in consideration what you ask certain people to do.
I feel like,
honestly,
you know, I just can't really totally agree with that. I understand where you're coming from, but I can't totally agree with that. Now, if I'm riding, I got my bang on me, I slap my bang under the seat when we get pulled over.
You bogus.
I'm bogus as hell. But I'll be like, hey, Bills, woo woo, let's ride. You know I got the bump on me. And he, okay, cool. You done already knew that. He well within your rights to be like, yeah, you know what, Suge? I ain't even riding like that. And then I'm gonna be like, you know what? That's cool. I'm gonna catch up on you on the next rep. But if you're knowing what's going on, you take yourself out of the civilian category once you know what's going on. Yeah. Point blank period.
I mean, I agree, but I'm still telling like a motherfucker, boy.
How you feel about it?
I definitely agree with you. I mean, I feel like if you let the person know, hey, I'm dirty, we riding together. if you get pulled over, you ain't supposed to be like, oh he got X, Y, and Z. It's like,
Nah.
like you know,
Like, you ain't gonna even have to switch. Like, if I'm different, I ain't gonna have to switch on you. He gonna know what's happening when they pull that motherfucker, whatever, out the car. You don't say nothing before that, when they try to slap the cuffs on me and I slap the shit up out you. They gonna know whose it is.
Nah,
I ain't gonna have to tell.
but at the same time though, if that's your man and y'all get jammed up like that, and you know that's your work or your gun.
What if I was the athlete?
You gotta
the
take
block?
that.
I'm
You
the
gotta-
athlete of the
you gotta
block.
get
And
him
you
out.
I
just
wouldn't
fucked
even
us
put you. I wouldn't even put you in the car then. I wouldn't even do that.
It's my
If you-
car.
I wouldn't get in your shit. I'm not even finna get in it.
But
You this star prize athlete, and it's a chance or whatever I got going on may jeopardize you. If I give a fuck about you, I'm not gonna even put you in that situation.
So look at this. You do get in the car. You let me know you got a gun on you, and then you put it under the seat. We get pulled over. Now we both locked up, and they talking about whose gun is it.
I'm gonna say I'm gonna let them know it's mine.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna even let you go. I'm not gonna sit here looking stupid. They reach up under the seat and they
So all I
find a
was
pack
looking
and it's
for.
mine. It's mine. You gotta take your own weight. You feel me? That, like I just said, if we sitting there and they pull out 1,000 rocks and we all just, and I know they ain't mine, they gonna know who it is.
But what if I still be like, nah, that was his gun?
I can't even be mad at you. I'm gonna be salty at you, like, God damn, you ain't let me tell on myself. But given your situation, I cannot be mad at you.
So it's that, I don't think that's snitching then.
No.
That ain't snitching.
That won't be considered. Snitching is me and you pull a caper. Me and you pull a caper, knowing what we
What
own.
the fuck is a caper?
Anything, a robbery,
I'm
a
an athlete,
homicide.
I'm an athlete.
We be beating up somebody. Anything that we're doing that's against the law that we're doing together. Snitching is a no-go.
We're gonna put the spelling up for caper.
You feel
So
that?
so do you guys even know where it originated from? Was it just a word that
I was
was?
from New York shit.
What, snitching?
Yeah.
Nah.
I thought you started in New York.
No, it's telling.
It didn't.
It's telling. Shit, before,
Telling.
listen.
That started back
No,
in slavery days.
Before
No,
all of this.
it actually started in 2004. It was a DVD release from
Oh,
a
the Stop
certain. It was a
Snitching
guy,
campaign?
Oh,
right?
the snitches get stitches and shit.
Correct. And so it was a DVD actually,
In New York?
and no, it was in Baltimore actually,
Oh.
and at some point it came from that, but I think they said over time. Wait, hold on. That was in 2004 is when it came out, but. Then they asked, what is dry snitching? A lot of people do dry snitching.
Dry snitching is telling
So
without
snitching
telling.
is snitching, but dry snitching don't carry
I
the
feel like-
whole weight is just snitching, if that makes
Telling
sense.
is telling.
I mean, they are. Right.
Ain't no right way to do wrong. That's like I sin, but I don't sin.
It's like you say dry stitches is like saying it without saying the
without
name.
saying the name.
It's like,
Right.
man,
But that still put the people on you. Like, you feel me?
Man, all I know is the motherfucker that had it.
Or instead of just saying Shalana, Suge, and Biz,
Nigga,
hey man, them bottom service niggas.
Right.
That's dry.
It's
Them
like-
motherfuckers
Just
know
watch
that.
out for
Right.
people that wear orange hats and people that wear blue hats. You know what I'm saying?
It's indirectly telling
Wait, my man
someone's
got on an orange
secrets
hat.
of their
I ain't
offenses. You know what I'm
saying
saying?
no
Like,
names.
yeah,
Hey,
sure,
that's how that shit
yeah, I
go.
know what you know what I'm saying? Some people be shaking their
But
head,
I
yeah,
just-
and no at the same time.
I just
some
feel
of it.
like-
You know what I'm saying?
I just feel like
Dry
ain't
snitch.
no room for snitching when you in a certain lifestyle. Just like like prime example, Whack 100.
I was feeling deeper.
How he is always saying, oh, well, 6ix9ine, he was a civilian. No, nigga,
He
you was
is,
around
though.
it. No,
I agree with- I agree
absolutely
with
not.
I
How?
agree with
Yeah, no sir.
Absolutely
Nah,
not.
I don't know
Listen,
about
this
that.
man,
No, sir.
He was
No,
doing
sir.
too much.
this man
No,
is
sir.
around here, blood this,
No.
blood
Yeah, nah,
that.
yeah.
6ix9ine was. Not
Yes.
Daniel. Two different people.
It's the
Nah,
same
nah,
person. When he
same
went to court, Daniel Hernandez,
Exactly.
aka Takashi 6ix9ine.
But Nathan, you can't be talking to gang and shit like that and think you ain't
That's
gonna
all-
get beat
that's
up
his-
and
that's his
shit, man. Like
character.
you think that's gonna happen?
That's
No,
his character.
Nah,
Nah,
man.
I
I
character
ain't even
not.
told
You
him. I'm
still
being
get beat
honest.
up.
Like, yo,
in character, not in character.
Shit. I
That
ain't said I do
Terrible.
it.
Let you stop and say, "Hi, I'm
Let me
Nathan."
fix,
You
can I
still
fix
get-
that part?
Nah, I
Yeah,
can't.
you
I
better.
can't.
I ain't said I would do it. I'm just saying.
Well, you know what? I
yourself.
want to say
What you
snitching goes just beyond like people doing illegal shit though. I mean,
Just anything.
Yeah, it's like it's in all facets of life. You feel what I'm saying? Like people confide in you and tell you something, and you go tell somebody else.
That's snitching.
Like, you know what I mean? All of that kind of
Oh,
underhanded. Lack of integrity ass shit that people
Exactly. My
Yeah.
thing
You know what I'm
is,
saying?
just to go
Sneaky
back to the
as hell with
6ix9ine
it.
shit you was talking about. How could you? He made himself a known affiliated of this gang faction. He talking about how can I be loyal? It's some shit you got to keep in the street. Yeah, niggas fucked your baby mama. Go fuck his baby mama.
They kidnapped him.
Go kidnap his baby mama.
6ix9ine though.
Kidnap them niggas. You got out of there. You got out of there. So now go get them niggas and go get them niggas.
I'm talking about
Daniel, I don't know fuck, nigga.
Nah, that's what happens when you go to jail.
I'm talking about Daniel. I might be smashing what I'm seeing.
Smash your girl and
all of that shit. Kidnapped them. He got up out that jail. You got the one. You paid. He paid niggas.
That's what happens when you go to jail.
He paid niggas to go shoot at niggas. You are no longer a civilian, my guy.
Yeah, he's in the game.
You was with
Who paid him? 6ix9ine. The character.
When he write the check.
That's why he snitched to get out of this.
No, you can't separate the character from the person.
Look, let me ask you this. Now look, would you hire Denzel Washington to assassinate a motherfucker?
Absolutely not.
Exactly.
That's not the same thing, though.
They the same shit. They characters.
No, the rappers
are
the
characters.
character,
Rapping is
and
serious.
the person.
Hell no, that's serious.
It brings us into that next question that you have. So, are you insane to even go
Listen,
there?
Daniel Ramirez, whatever the fuck his name, Hernandez, aka the Tekashi Snitch 9, you feel me? He is a rat. He will always be going down in history as a known rat. Right. You took down a whole organization that at one point.
Are there other rappers that don't get called out for being snitches?
Who? Snoop snitched on who? Because you know all this is public record.
Like seriously,
you can look that up. If somebody
seriously though, like I'm not the.
No, I want to hear what you got to say.
You know what I'm saying? I really think that a lot of times cats do be like CIs. You feel me? That's in the industry in different ways. They get in trouble, and they get out of it real easy. When the average person. I mean, you could name. I'm not going to say anybody's name, but I'm just saying like.
Whoa, slow.
People get in trouble and they get out of it, and certain paths and shit happen in their careers on purpose. You feel me? I mean, it's no different from like y'all say movies like Deep Cover, right?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like
you ain't no cop read.
In real life and shit, like people will look at a movie like that, like, oh wow, that's just a movie, right?
Jay Reed.
But like in real life, it's real fucking people. It's Deep Cover.
Yeah.
There's real Deep Cover.
See, but that's different.
Because all these movies are motivated by real life.
Exactly.
Like most people have to understand that first.
Okay, we'll. Deep Cover, Into Deep, The Departed. These was all police officers that just went undercover. Yeah. That's not a snitch.
No, but my point is, like, I mean, on top of the cop thing, there's like CIs, there's informants, like, the Fred Hampton movie, how the guy got in trouble and put him in the That happens like you gotta think that shit still happening today in some capacities, right? They try to get close to certain people or want to know certain things. People get in trouble and like, yo, we need you to go in there and find out what's going on. I mean, this shit is still happening. So a lot of the times, like, guys get in trouble and they let them back out in the street because they working for them guys. You feel what I'm saying? So I mean, just because they're celebrities or whatever the case may be, don't make them exempt from being CI.
He mentioned Tip. He mentioned T.I. T.I. didn't rat. T.I. didn't say, hey, nobody did this to Falant. They asked him what happened that day. He asked him what happened when Falant got shot. All he told him was, we was getting on the tour bus, nigga shot at my bus, I looked up, my homie was hit. That's not snitching. But that ain't saying dude right there shot my homie.
But how many people that could come home that easy with that many gun charges?
On federal gun charges.
Federal.
Hey, I'm gonna be real. Hey man, listen, especially in the judicial system, money talk, man.
You're right.
Bullshit run the marathon.
You're right. T.I. got that much money.
Shit.
Nah,
he got that much money, bro.
He got enough to get him out there
federal, bro.
Exactly.
I don't know about
Wayne the same way. Wayne and Prodigy, God rest his dead. Wayne and Prodigy caught the same charge. Wayne got 1 year and caught the same charge in the same state. Wayne got 1 year, Prodigy got 3 years.
But that was a state charge. If the state and fed time is a little different. And
they both were state charges, one.
Yeah, but T.I.'s wasn't. That's what I'm saying.
But that's what I'm saying. Even under federal act, money talks, man. Look at Martha Stewart. Money talks, man.
That was a federal charge.
That was a federal charge. And not only did she went to the sweetest fair joint you could go to, that said the lady was out there eating grass and making cupcakes.
Well, she was
kicking it. I mean, with the same case, when you've seen people have these type of federal cases, money laundering and fraud cases that kill themselves going to sheet. You know what I'm saying? Because the money, man, money talks, bro. And in that legal shit, if you got some money, you gonna come from up out of that. You gonna come from up under that jam. It's just that simple.
Yeah, but like I said, it's other questionable things that I've seen. You know, just personally that I see, like, you know, a couple other rappers that got in trouble, and you know, actually, you know, there's another rapper that was kind of involved in the whole 6ix9ine thing that kind of escaped.
Who's that?
Any like litigation at all. Jim Jones, you feel what I'm saying? Like he was on wiretaps, involved in the 6ix9ine case.
Yep.
He got in trouble with his guys in North Carolina or some other state. Skated, you know what I mean? Different little things that, you know what I mean?
Yeah, you right, but shit, real. Hey, just for anybody who out here watching, man, if you hit that shit, G, snitching is no good. Death to all the snitches.
But just real quick, it's funny y'all even talking about this because just recently, past couple of days, I've been watching like random interviews on YouTube from old mob guys and shit like that, and they talking about why they told, right? You know, and you know, and the Italian mafia was, you know, they got a super code, right? They more than the streets, right? They really get whacked and shit like that.
Facts.
So they told because they felt betrayed in like a lot of instances. You feel me? And then these is niggas that was like all the way in,
right? Made niggas
all the way down, like, you know what I mean? All
casino,
2 toes in. You feel me?
So I got a question.
So then, but for them to be all the way in like that and then tell, you feel me? It's like what?
Yeah, because it take you to those movies like Casino and Bronx Tale and things like that.
Happened?
Like those are real live, like mobster.
I got a question. Frank
Codes.
Lucas. So I'm gonna bring this up. Do y'all think Frank Lucas is a snitch?
Yeah.
No, well, yes,
and
yes
people,
and no.
I think yes because
It was cops. He was snitching.
I don't care. You was doing business with the police.
Well, fact, yeah.
You was doing business with them.
Yeah,
Well,
You was doing business
you know
with them. Then
what?
they got down on you. You told on them.
Facts.
Yeah,
That's
but
a
see,
wrap.
I think
It's
put
revenge.
in the right position or the wrong position, you'll be amazed what your decisions will have to be.
I'm not telling on nobody.
Okay, I'm glad you said that because like I said, I've been watching shit, right?
I'm sorry. I just wanted to highlight.
So Fat Cat Williams in Queens, you feel me? The cat, he ran the little crew in Queens, right? He got locked up, but he still was running things from the joint, right? So they wanted to get at some dude, and he didn't want them to. He told them not to, right? Because they was patrolling the guy, right? So they do it anyway. You feel me? Pappy Mason and all them cats, they do it anyway. They kill the cop, and the dude get away or whatever. Now everybody gets indicted, including Fat Cat, who told these niggas not to do it, right? And he was against it. They went behind his back. And it was
they ain't snitching.
So he's like, the only way to get up out of that for him to not be a part of this thing that he wasn't even part of for real is to tell.
Facts.
You feel me? Grateful
snitching.
Edmonds, right?
Hey, right.
That ain't snitching.
Yes, it is.
Big drug dealer in
He
DC.
said
Grateful
don't do
Edmonds.
it.
He still, he go to jail. He get locked up, but he's still doing business from jail, selling keys and shit. People thinking because he locked up, they ain't paying him. The only way he can get at him
It's telling them. That's horrible.
I mean, it is,
That's horrible.
but when you back somebody in the corner, you can't back somebody in the corner. You feel what I'm saying?
I mean,
then like dare them to,
like I said, I don't.
No,
even
well then
know.
I have to ask a real honest question. This is where like honesty comes into it. Are you really willing to like take 20 years of your kids and your family life
If I know for a
one
fact-
incident for one person and you gonna call just to not be called a snitch? So you rather not have your kids watch your kids grow, etc., whatever, because you're trying to stay loyal to not
Okay,
snitching?
and I'm going to be
Like that's
completely honest
insane
with
when
you.
you could just like go
If it's
to
a
another state or
situation-
country.
Hey, who you
Damn,
asking?
like
Who you
the
asking?
hell,
Just put him out. Who you asking
everybody,
for?
like
Who you asking?
the
I'll be
person
the
that
first.
said that
I'll be the
kill
and
that
I'll-
snitch.
and
Okay,
I'll
you go
answer-
first.
and
You
I'll
go
answer the
first.
question. If I'm in a
Someone
situation like what he was just saying about the other bro, I ain't got nothing to do with nothing. I told him don't do it. I ain't want none of that. Got no physical evidence against me. I'm just implicating this shit. I'm fighting my case.
Q, but you have watched First 48 too.
I'm telling you the truth. You ask for my honest opinion.
Seriously, I get that's slightly the
security
opinion, but
camera
it really ain't had always go. Like,
Fight
you know
my
that.
case. I don't want to be. First of all, I'm asking for a change of venue.
I ain't asked for this situation. Why do I have to go in the court
That's
system
just
because of you?
because
I got a great job right here.
Right, see, you're different. You're a civilian. You're not in the street. Now you different.
That's a problem.
Listen,
That's a problem for
Listen,
me.
hear me out. You're
listening.
The rules are different from you. For you. You're a civilian. If something happens, you know you in the medical field. You ain't in no street shit. Period. So if you get implicated in some shit and you got to do whatever you got to do to get out, I don't blame you.
Right.
But me, Suge, Vice Lord, unknown Vice Lord Suge, and I know some shit going on with these brothers. Even though I told them don't do it, I'm not finna tell on them.
No.
I'm not finna tell on them. I can't.
Yeah.
No, I'm just saying in given specific situations, if you had to make a choice and you just, you know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying.
I kind of agree with, like I said, if I'm in the game, you feel me? I'm doing business with these guys. Like, okay, I know I want to get at them. I want revenge, but at the same time, telling is like.
Telling ain't doing nothing but implicating yourself.
Yeah, it's
because how you even know that if you want them? How you even know? I
ain't saying telling to like, hey, this nigga live on 95th and whatever. No, sweetie, it wasn't me. And if it get too damn deep, I do have to make a decision at that point.
I understand that. And
just being honest.
You being Lana, a civilian, ain't in no street shit. You well within your rights to do that. And ain't nobody gonna feel no type of way about that. I gotta say this
though. At the end of the day, some conclusion I came up with on my own just over the past couple of days of watching the shit I told y'all about is like the snitch at the end of the day looked like the smart one though, right? So
that nigga at home.
So you got a guy like John Gotti, right, or Nicky Scarfo, niggas like that didn't
see what happened to
tell.
Alpo, right?
They didn't tell. They just stood tall. They died in jail. Right. They know it's like them niggas. They know.
But they was in that shit though.
However, it's the niggas that told on them is on YouTube getting paid telling the stories and shit.
But that's only listen, like Alpo,
chilling with their grandkids.
Alpo thought he was gonna live forever.
So I'm just saying.
I'm glad you brought up Alpo.
That's dumb.
Poe.
Because I fucked up.
No.
Oh, he said Poe.
Poe. Alpo.
Oh, Poe. Oh, yeah, Poe. Oh, Poe. Alpo. Gotcha. So look, something that I realized with I gotta say this new generation of music is fucking weird. How many motherfuckers are dying in the hip hop culture? Like this, the fucking year just started, and what's his name? Trax Amelia. That nigga just. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, we 2 days in and a motherfucking rapper already dead.
Like what? 3 of them died last month.
So for those that's not familiar with Trax Amelia, who is
you want to bring him up to speed? He's a rapper artist from Cali. He's from Cali somewhere. You know what I mean? I don't know the particulars on how he got killed, but yeah, he got killed. You know what I mean? It is just like with that, just even like like Boosie said, man, that's one of the most being a rapper. I ain't gonna say recording artist. Being a rapper is probably the most dangerous job that you can have.
I mean, but you know what, man? I heard somebody talk about
make it dangerous for yourself, though.
That they do.
Yeah, because a lot of them be in the mix on other shit, but like calling somebody a rapper is like calling him a nigga, though. You know what I'm saying? Real talk.
Shout out, can we put that shit up there?
To a certain extent.
You know, Ye said that shit too.
No, it's real talk though, because you notice how like, especially when they get killed, like, so it's like when the news report a rapper being killed, it's like a rapper being killed.
Local
so
rapper.
it's like you kind of dismiss the shit.
No, y'all, like seriously, I would be wrong if I didn't correct y'all. Like he did not get killed.
Who? Trax Amelia?
No, he didn't. He died of cancer, y'all.
Oh, damn.
Okay. Well,
we all apologize. I don't want this to air like sorry, you guys, but
no, we gonna keep it. We gonna roll with it. Fuck cancer, because cancer kills him.
Okay, fuck.
But
that motherfucker cancer.
He got diagnosed in 2017, y'all.
Okay, so R.I.P. Trax Amelia.
He was 42 years old.
Okay, we got Draco the Ruler.
He worked with people like City Girls.
Wait,
we got Dolph.
Wait, bro said we gotta cut it. No, we gonna keep it.
I mean, like when you edit, like
no,
we gonna keep it. This what show when you do your homework versus when you don't. You know what I'm saying?
It can't go exactly like that.
Yeah.
No, but we knew who Trax was though.
Yeah.
Did you know who Trax was?
Like I said,
I did my research. I got actually
Okay,
16 fun facts. Would you like to know?
Yeah.
Yeah, you should.
About Trax a Million?
Yes.
Give
Go
us
ahead.
three. Give us three.
Bring me up to speed because I had no idea who
He
the guy
actually
was.
is a hip hop producer from the Bay Area.
Okay.
He is one of the co-founders of Hyphy Music. It's called Hyperactive Hip Hop Music. That's described as
So Keek the Sneak
like
didn't invent
something
that?
like crunk and I guess upbeat music at the same time. So that's what it is. What he
R.I.P.
worked
Keek the
with.
Sneak too, man. That's king of hype.
He worked with people like the City Girls, Wiz Khalifa, people like that. In it.
Okay.
So that's who he was. But he actually died
So
of
on
cancer.
top of our artists dying from gun violence, they dying from cancer too.
Okay. But let's just talk about, since we talking about, rappers.
I don't
Y'all
get
cannot
it.
laugh like sad.
It's fucked up.
Yeah, absolutely.
So-
Rest in peace, Trax a Million.
Yeah, R.I.P. man.
I mean,
R.I.P.
can we put it up in a good
Yeah,
way for
yeah,
Trax?
that part.
You know what I'm saying? Fuck cancer. I lost my brother to cancer. So, definitely
My
fuck
dad
cancer.
as well, so, right,
But,
that's not
y'all, R.I.P. Shalana dead. But, just like I said, since we on the subject of rappers getting killed, you feel me? And, like it just found out that, they put out a warrant for the killer of Young Dolph. Justin, something like that, yeah. So they looking for him, and this one of his homies. They got like some concert footage of Buddy standing right by him. You know what I'm saying? It'd be the niggas that's close to you. That's the same thing that happened to Doe B. R.I.P. Doe B, rapper from Mobile, Alabama, that was signed to Grand Hustle. The Let Me Find Out video, like one of the first niggas you see when the video first came on. That's the nigga who came in the club, shot him dead on stage. You feel what I'm saying? So, like, I was just thinking to myself, like rappers, they think once they get on, they previous lifestyle is just erased. When you really making yourself more of a bigger target than ever before. You can go on to www.rapnigga.com and see your whole itinerary for the next 3 months.
And I piggyback that because I was reading something and it was just saying like a lot of these people, kids, they start off as kids with all these millions of dollars and they don't have these mentorships and these situations that they like. Public relations actually matters. It does, marketing and how to speak in front of a camera and understanding what your character is bringing to your brand. These are the reasons why a lot of black men in rap do not get the endorsements that they deserve. That's the truth. Because when you see athletes, they have these people behind them.
Exactly, veterans,
because they have a bigger brand behind them. Most people like, oh, I'm independent. Yeah, that's cute and all, but what are you backing after that?
Right.
Well, I I agree with both of y'all said, but I just want to say I think the bigger issue is people. And there's this love affair with the hood. You feel me?
Absolutely.
And like we can't leave it alone, right?
But nothing.
You know what I'm saying? So there's this survivor's remorse that we get, and we feel like, oh, we made it, so we still want to be
obligated.
We want to have a Lambo in the middle of the hood.
Fucking block.
But
stupid shit.
60-30
But do you really work that hard? Who works that hard to stay the same?
No, I don't know.
You know what I mean?
But that's the
Hove quote.
Well, that's the mentality though, like that people have, and I think what they don't realize. I mean, the shit's been proven over and over again. Like the same niggas that you try to save is the ones that kill you.
That ones that get you every time.
I mean, it shit happens over and over again, right? So the key is to really fucking do what you do. Take the few that you can bring with you because you can't save the world, and just lead by example. Like go somewhere and blow up and have everybody let's fucking. But like inspire niggas, like don't be in the mix. But
when just like Shalana just said, that no guidance. But a lot of these young artists are dismissive to that.
Yeah,
they feel like they don't want to go to the old heads, and how like other genres of music, they still pay homage to their elders. One come before that, one's come before them. It's like in hip hop, the second that you ain't pumping out no music, you are automatically dismissed, or you become a certain age instead of saying, okay, yeah, this the big homie. He done been in the game 20 years. How can I get 20 years in the game instead of getting up under him?
But it's the old heads' fault too at the same time.
No, I just
because they dismiss them too at the same time.
Well, not
all of them. I'm just saying some of them.
No, and y'all both right. I mean, but I think we gotta do a better job of just creating, like, expanding the genre, expanding the culture more. Like, there's no timeline on other genres of music and other older artists versus the younger artists and things like that. That's some nigga shit.
Exactly.
Right? So we got to get past that and, like, really. I mean, because truth of the matter is, the fans that. Every artist have age, you feel me? So I mean, your fans don't die. I mean, like you this age now, but you still got those core fans, so you can still get money in this industry and do shows and do whatever. You feel me?
And I'm glad we here, and I'm glad bro here. Shout out to Jaleel, the cameraman. Me and him had we went back and forth talking about NBA YoungBoy and shit. Like, how the fuck is he a good rapper and shit like that? and it was me being like playing that old head role. Like, bro, I'm not finna. It was the fact that I didn't. I heard him, but I ain't listened to the nigga.
I got you.
See, me, I could respect.
So I had to listen to the nigga.
Yeah.
Right.
Once I listened to the nigga, I was like, you know what, this motherfucker ain't half bad.
And then you gotta think when we was shorties.
But he ain't that bad.
Myself to stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Because I think as we get older, we kind of like. You remember?
So
that's what turn that off. Because me, I came up like when Bone first came out. Yeah. Boy, my mama liked to have to through the tape out the window. What is this? All this Mr. Ouija.
I agree with that. I mean, there's stuff that I still feel like that about some stuff. You feel me? Because some stuff is just trash.
It really is.
You feel me? But like, to your point, I've actually listened to certain things and I see the skill. You feel me? I see why people like them or why they considered like a top artist today and shit like that. But I mean, everybody need their time and their space. We just gotta grow up, man. Like,
exactly. Just
like,
be receptive. And just music is a ever revolving door.
Yeah.
It's nothing's ever going to be the same.
It's too many genres of music to tell somebody what they
or when they listen to young boys like the young cats like NBA YoungBoy and the Kodak Blacks and I hate when niggas say, oh well, that ain't hip hop. That ain't hip. You cannot do that.
No, you can't say that.
First of all, who are you?
You gotta keep growing.
Yeah,
it has to.
It evolves.
Yeah.
It evolves.
It evolves.
Because ain't nobody rapping like fucking Curtis Blow.
Nah, or Kumo D.
Right. Or Kumo D, exactly.
Right,
exactly. That's what
Curtis Blow. I ain't that damn old.
That was the spot. But I was just saying, my pops was listening to fucking Curtis Blow.
Exactly.
And you was listening to Pops like, man, Pops, what the fuck?
What the fuck is this?
I promise you, I did look at Curtis Blow like, what the hell?
It took Curtis Blow to make Rakim.
Yeah.
Then to
Rakim
to birth a hole,
a Jay-Z, and then it took a Jay-Z to get NBA and the baby and shit like
that. And that's why Hov could be 51, 52 years old and still get on records with these young boys and
can we
rap.
Put that shit up there with Jay-Z? Still putting out quality ass music.
Hey, one time for Hov. Another one. Look at
my soul. I don't even want to continue.
Look at LL Cool J before he finally retired. LL Cool J, if y'all just know the LL, every time the music shifts to another sound, LL Cool J was able to deliver a Billboard charting record every time.
Yo, LL was Hov at one point.
Something like a phenomenon.
He was the Hov of rapping.
He was.
I remember Ice Cube was like Hov at one point. Remember?
Shit, Method Man was like Hov.
Yeah, he was.
But he wasn't coming with the records at the rate.
But they're not competing. You know what?
Nah, I'm 40.
No, I'm not talking about. Listen, I'm not talking about as far as the rhyme. The capability of to rhyme. I'm talking about to be able to stay relevant.
That's what I'm saying.
Number one in the game type shit.
But look, so that's my argument every time Jay-Z come up. You talking about motherfucker that was there in early 90s, late 90s, early 2000s, late 2000s, and now we in the 10s, and he's still fucking here, and he could put our album out right now. That shit gonna go boom.
That's skill, bro.
And we ain't gonna leave out Nas because him and Hit Boy 3 for 3 now.
Yo,
Nas and Hit Boy for sure.
Look, we gonna be here all day with this shit.
Okay,
we will.
For sure.
Nah, certain artists, man. Jay-Z is a icon at this point. It's
he's a scientist. He's a hip hop scientist. No, it's different.
He could change the culture right now for real.
It's just different. So, like, literally, it's just different.
So all the young, hip dudes, whatever, the new niggas.
Yeah.
He can change what they do for
Jay-Z
sure.
fans, like, how do you feel like he kept that persona to be so well respected? And think about it, he's not on Instagram all day long. He's not in
a real celebrity.
Hey, look,
is this a good
I'm
time
glad-
to actually let your success speak for itself?
Hey, hold on, before y'all go.
Success always should speak for us.
Yeah.
Hey, look, I'm glad you said that he not on Instagram. Ferrari is one of the number one selling cars.
never see a Ferrari
You never seen a
commercial.
fucking Ferrari commercial.
You don't see Bugatti commercials.
You never seen
Hell,
it.
you don't even see Chinese food commercials.
Jay-Z was on Twitter one day and broke the fucking internet.
And then I think
Because
deactivated
why?
the page the
And
next
he had
day.
to deactivate it.
It's because he created mystiqueness about himself.
No,
Exactly.
Mystique is-
Exactly.
It's part of the-
He
it's
does
part
not
of the-
oversaturate himself.
Accessible to anyone.
You absolutely right.
Mystique
When I was
is
talking
It's the
Instagram,
lost quality. To him,
last
it
thing
is.
you
Yeah.
wanted was
Yeah,
a picture
everybody under
snap.
wraps. No, you cannot take a picture.
Yes, yes.
You do need an NDA to talk to me.
And then-
you will not walk through these doors
And
without
then you
respecting
notice
what I'm
Hov-
saying. Period.
I agree.
Hov would be
Give a damn
featured-
about how you her feelings apparently in the middle.
That's real
Hov
celebrity.
would be featured on a lot of niggas' albums, but they
Facts.
will not be on his shit.
Facts. You gotta
would
be
not
big.
be on his shit.
You gotta be Damian Marley to be on Jay-Z shit.
On
Nah,
Carter
but
3,
see,
Hov had
Jay-Z
verses on
has
Carter 3, Hello Brooklyn, Lil Wayne didn't do shit but sing the chorus.
Nah, but
Hello, Brooklyn.
That's
How
it.
you doing?
You feel me,
How
Hov?
you going?
Your own
Can I come
personal
to you?
success for me.
Yeah, you want to leave the people wanting
what?
something.
No,
you
but
give
that's how
them
you
something.
value your brand.
Exactly.
You create a brand that what people value. So like, there's a different. A car is a car, right? But there's a reason why people pay $500,000 for a car versus, $40,000 for a car, right? And it's not that that $500,000 car is that much more valuable, really. But the fact that somebody will pay for that,
To even
Facts.
that sets
that's
that
intriguing
value.
You know
within
who that
itself.
sound like?
That sets
That's
that value.
Nipsey.
That sets
Remember
that value
Nipsey
right
did
there.
that shit with his mixtape?
Yeah, he sold it for $1,000 a piece.
Fucking, and it wasn't even
That-
EP. It was
Hov
a fucking
bought-
mixtape.
bought
G.
like 100 of them.
No,
It was a
do you know
mixtape.
why Hov bought 100 of them? Because they was $1,000.
Right.
Oh, my. Can we put that shit up there, please?
Hov bought 100 of them.
Can we put that shit up there, please? Because I don't think they understand it.
Hey, they not feeling Hov right
I
now.
don't think they understand.
It's
Yeah, every time we say
it's
Jay-Z,
psychology, bro. You gotta create the value of your brand. And it's something that we as black people should learn as entrepreneurs and business people.
Ooh.
We gotta value our
Key-
our products. We gotta
key-
value our brands.
Key word before we get into this interview, because we done handled the hip hop, we done handled the streets. Now we got to handle the culture. I'm glad you just brought up as black people.
Yeah.
It's 2022. It's a new fucking year. We just got here.
Right.
Let's go around. Skipping myself. Okay. Let's go around. I even want everybody in here to answer this shit. What the fuck is some shit that black people just gotta stop lying about and let that shit go?
Their finances, trying to prove you rich to motherfuckers who broke it in you.
That's a good one.
That part.
Well, I think we should get over the emotional attachment or the emotional reaction to somebody calling us niggas or not liking us. Like the emotional shit, right? Like, somebody a white person call you a nigga. I'll call the news.
Right.
We gotta film it.
Where's Al?
We gotta
Where's Jesse?
turn the camera on and shit. Like, I can't work no more. You know what I
This
mean?
nigga call me a
It's like we gotta make a big deal. Fuck that, nigga. Y'all been knowing these crackers don't like you, man, for 1,000 years now.
Absolutely.
So and they been calling you a nigga, so it shouldn't be affecting you like that no more.
And they're not gonna
okay?
stop.
It's not a secret.
Exactly.
It's not a secret.
Exactly.
White
Move
people
on,
don't
bro.
like black people.
Exactly.
All right, so what
I
can we
wouldn't
Don't
say
be
say all.
surprised.
to
I
make
wouldn't
us
say
better?
all
What
black
can we
people.
do?
All white people don't like black.
No, I mean, but
No.
I'm just saying the ones
You feel
that
me?
don't.
We got a couple. that
Shout
come
out to
the
our white
barbecue.
viewers.
Let's
We love
not
white
be
people
so-
Yeah,
too.
shout out to the ones that's coming to the barbecue with non-black eye, whatever the raisins in the
In the
No,
potato
it
salad.
raises at the coleslaw.
And the carrots shredded all on top of it and shit. But
Now we
Shout out
just
to
gotta
them
remove
people.
that emotion, man, and take a lick and keep on ticking, man. We gotta stop getting hell bent and held down on little shit that be happening, man. Like on some emotional shit, and be a little stronger mentally, and keep our eyes on the prize for real.
Sassy, what you got?
A couple of them.
we
God
listening. We
damn,
ready because
come
I know
on with
you
it.
got a couple of.
Which
Shit.
one you want?
We
One,
want-
2, or 3?
We want 1, 2, then 3.
That order.
Go ahead, Manny Fresh. Which one you want? 1, 2, or 3?
What you say? 2, 3, 1.
2. We gonna go 2.
Yeah, let's go 2
Let's
first.
go to 2. People need to stop lying about how many kids they got.
Who does that? People do that? People lie about how many kids they got?
Hell yeah, they do.
What's the lie for?
So they don't want you to know how many you
Do people
really
lie
got.
about their kids?
I don't
have children, so I can't say.
I'm saying, but have you ever heard of?
I've heard of people kind of like trickling them in.
That mean like the relationships they're in, the kids that they have. Okay.
But I have
Because
one.
what if you decide to build with this person, right? Then the kids pop up, and then you just miscellaneous guy. You done told you got 2 babies, but now you done brought 7 babies over to the crib. How do you even explain that? Like the whole catfishing trend. You could talk to a motherfucker.
So y'all ain't never heard no story about somebody.
I've never heard that.
I have heard.
Yeah.
Well, I've heard of guys like kind of like
they have more kids.
they reveal like 1 or 2, and then like later you find out they got like 4.
One
and shit.
on the way or something crazy.
Or mental, some type of mental,
So you saying that
deficiency.
girls are crazy too? Is what you saying?
No, I'm saying that there's things that people don't reveal that equally. I mean, like someone being crazy. There's
But in
things.
the beginning, and I'm just being honest because
Hey, but let's be honest, niggas like crazy bitches, though.
Like seriously, not like faking just to call it a name. It's for real, seriously. So what I'm saying to you is, by me being a feisty by nature to an extent to some people, a lot of guys think it's like really cute and sexy until that it's really not playing no more.
No, it's only fun in the beginning. I think most women should even like find out. I mean, that's a PSA. You feel me? That sassy shit is cute, like in the getting to know you stage.
Yeah, but if somebody's telling you that it's
So when do you think it should come up?
that
You're crazy.
I'm
I say the first date, shit.
No,
first date, that's too
I wouldn't
soon.
say necessarily
you
the
probably
first
have to
date.
determine what's too crazy for you. 'Cause what's crazy
Well, yeah,
I feel
it may not
some
be
people I agree
exactly
with that.
I'm feisty.
I
like,
say
seriously,
a couple
and I've had
days to
guys
feel
deal with
this
me.
person out to see if they can even handle the
3
information
strikes.
you finna lay on them.
3 strikes.
I mean, but I really don't think nobody can tell nobody shit really in terms of like what they can handle or how crazy whatever, because you just got to be in that position or in that situation,
exactly.
and then you just kind of see like, damn,
Yeah, that's why I say you got to give it a couple of days.
You ain't gonna
You got
lie.
to feel that person out.
Yeah.
But I'm not finna, especially if it's something like where where it be triggered episodes and shit like that, you might have to deal with in the near future. You feel what I'm saying? So just give it a little while to feel that person out to see if they able to even handle this type of
Like
information.
you don't know how I'm gonna act when the 4th of July
like,
comes.
cause you don't know what
I hear a
medicine
fireworker
motherfuckers be
just
on, shit
start
like-
killing
Just
you.
headbutt her ass.
Shit
Oh,
like
my
that.
mama,
Like,
that's-
you don't
that's
know
my
that he
other
ain't
side.
taking his medicine no more.
right.
You feel me? Shit like
All right,
that.
so what's your third one?
Hey, so let's do this.
Hold
So
on,
let's-
because she had one more
Oh.
Nah,
before we go to
this will
break.
get deep, so I'm not even gonna go.
That's what I'm saying. Before we even go on break, we might as well get into it.
Just get a little.
yeah, let's
trite.
let's go on our break
So-
and then go.
go on the break first?
Come on.
No, go ahead. I want to hear it.
My question is, why do people have so many like kids that's like out of wedlock?
Because people
curse.
like to fuck. And people like to
so
fuck.
It takes me. I was waiting on that part.
What you say back
Get
there,
lost
audience
into the
member?
sauce. Who said that?
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
CC over there?
Y'all
That
be
ain't
lost
even
in the
that.
sauce too.
Okay,
But who the fuck
how
having
do
kids
how do
once
you
they get
lost in
married?
the sauce? So I think that goes
That's-
back
that's
to what
very
we were
unnatural
originally
now.
saying. The myth is a lot of black people say that they actually use condoms and they actually don't.
I don't.
Apparently. Do you use condoms?
No.
How you spell
You don't
condoms?
use condoms at all. I'm talking about if you're randomly
Just
out there.
okay,
No,
yeah.
of course.
But it all depends. Yeah,
definitely
yeah.
depends.
No,
It definitely
Like,
depends.
seriously, every time you freak
It
the girl
definitely
on the outside,
depends.
you use a condom.
You got guys
Every
use
time,
condoms.
but-
If I'm in this situation and it's this, you fit.
Niggas don't use no condoms.
I got this fine ass bitch right here.
a nigga will go to the liquor store. Let me get a Bel Air. Let me get a Hennessy or the Russian Cream Woods. Not them. The one on the side of the Magnums. Give me those.
And guess what?
Don't get no rubbers and spin out the store.
Period.
No, I ain't on
I
that.
don't listen.
I ain't on that kind of
Niggas
time,
boy,
G.
nigga have a pocket in there, a rubber in their pocket, and will still won't put that bitch on.
Liar.
Hey, who said like? Can we put
But,
that
I
shit
mean,
up there for
but,
that nigga?
so
My nigga.
So what he's saying is true.
Whoever you are, I can't see you.
I think women, definitely should have a shared responsibility
I think
in that.
responsibility is to be on birth control.
No,
Nah,
but
hell
they-
no.
No, or you can have a condom or two.
compel the man to wear a
Furious
condom.
say in fucking Boys in the
As a
Hood?
man, you come with money. As a man, you
A pill
might
ain't gonna
be
keep
just
your
offered
dick
the
from
sex.
falling off.
You don't think
You know
you should be
what I'm
prepared as a
But-
man?
No,
Okay, yeah, but as a
absolutely.
woman,
No,
knowing
I feel both
as a
parties should be
woman-
prepared though.
As a woman
Right.
who knowing that
I
you
got a couple of condoms in my drawer, and I'm just sliding like 50 of them out the pack. Like,
No, don't show me.
she takes care.
Don't show me
she
50,
take-
show me
no,
one.
show me
No.
50.
I don't
show
wanna
me
see
you
50,
care about what
no.
go in and out your vagina.
Nah, just pretend
Listen
like
to me,
just
Joe.
pretend like you found. Just
show me
pretend like
listen
you
to me.
found it
I don't wanna
in your
see
drawer.
50.
Hey, listen.
You feel me?
Enough to respect
To respect yourself.
Yeah, that's cool.
Because
showing me one
I feel
is
like
enough
bro
respect.
said that should be a shared responsibility.
Facts.
Because the same way, yeah, he knew he trying to come get some pussy. You knew you might want some dingaling at the end of the night, and you know niggas beat that. So I'm gonna keep one in the tuck till first time he be like, oh, you can bam, I got you.
Damn, my left foot
Ain't
in the
nothing wrong.
crib.
A lot of females be thinking that's I ain't going to get no
y'all
con.
went through the whole scenario. I'm sure y'all watched Booty Call before, right? Would you have went through that whole thing?
I ain't going to the store that many
No,
times.
did too damn.
So you
Fuck
just
that.
said F the P.
Fuck all that.
Nah,
I'll catch you next time.
I'll see you later. Yeah.
Yeah,
I'll catch you next time.
Hold on. I say that in Jamie Foxx case, yeah, I'll catch you next time. But in Tommy Davidson case, he was already fucking short where he was fucking with her. So
But he had hit.
we finna roll. We finna roll, dog.
Hey, Buzz was doing
We've been talking for how long? Nah,
hadn't
fuck
hit
that.
yet.
A movie night, that'd be fun.
He hadn't hit yet, but listen, that's
Yeah, but
too much.
Buzz nasty. as hell.
If
He
I ain't
nigga
got that
that-
motherfucker, we ain't finna go for the gusto. I catch you next time. I'm not going. And then they was walking to the motherfucking store.
Go my mama, man.
Walking to the motherfucking store 10, 12 times. Hell no. I catch you,
You got
tomorrow.
I feel like you doomed for the shit not to be good now.
Yeah, because you did
Right.
too much.
Yeah, too much thought into it. Yeah, it definitely thought.
Yeah.
They done played,
I done did all
played
this for
cards,
this
done hella
trash ass
dogs, done
pussy.
licked them all in the booty and shit.
This pussy ain't eating all that.
It's like, it's time to just go
I would
eat
rather
now.
just went
I
home.
told my man, hey, Lord, take me home, Joe.
Hey, Lord, take me home.
Take me home, Joe.
This ain't
Because
it.
this is not it.
You come back for sure.